Today, we hear the story of how cruise passengers were caught bringing 160 pounds of illegal plants on board a cruise ship. Would you care to guess which cruise line was involved? Plus, another lifetime ban may be on the horizon, as a video that you're about to see shows a guest climbing between balconies on board the brand new Carnival Jubilee, once again proving this is why we can't have nice things. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And let's get things kicked off with a question of the day. And yes, they are indeed MSC Cruise Line slippers that I'm wearing. Don't you judge me. Question: how many continents is the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise slated to visit? Let me know your answer in the comments down below. Wrong answers only. All right, let's get right into our top story today. Imagine becoming an international drug mule only to get caught on board your cruise from Miami to England with 160 pounds of illegal substances. In this case, we're talking about a green substance that grows into a leaf, is rolled up and smoked, and is generally legal in most states here in the US, but is federally illegal. We're talking about Mary J. I'm just being vague because I got demonetized last time I did for no apparent reason. All right, according to court documents that I just read, on or about January 11th of this year at the cruise port of Miami, two passengers, one Michael Queensbury and one Savannah Rose Minami from Miami, oh boy, they were approached by authorities after noticing that these two passengers that were seemingly unrelated, well, one of them was carrying the other person's bags initially, and well, I guess that just met the bar to be questioned at embarkation or on board. It's all kind of vague. It's court documents, you know, I'm not a lawyer. And when approached, these two claimed that they didn't know each other and had just met at a bar, and for some reason the male passenger was just carrying both suitcases, which apparently authorities thought was odd. At the initial approach, this lady, Savannah Rose, said she didn't know the guy, and authorities just said, okay, whatever. But unfortunately for this dynamic duo, these purveyors of herbal remedies, well, this wasn't the end of their run-in with authorities, because port authorities decided they were going to conduct a canine sniff search. A drug dog was going to come in and smell these two suitcases. And surprise, surprise, the canine immediately got excited over both of the bags. And inside these bags were 56 individually vacuum-sealed bags of the green stuff, to which this male passenger claimed was for medical use for him, and he had a California prescription card. You know, bro, never mind that California is 2,700 miles away from Florida. But that's not all, because that was only the gentleman's luggage. When they went on to Miss Savannah Rose's suitcases, well, what do you know it? They found another 56 bags in her room. Now, unlike her friend, she wisely kept quiet according to court documents, not claiming that these were for personal use. Ultimately, the pair was charged with drug trafficking and distribution. By the way, earlier I asked you to take a guess as to what cruise line this occurred on. If you had your money on Carnival, I'm sorry, you're a big loser today, because this occurred on the Norwegian Joy. I know, a little bit shocking. So yeah, if you're planning to have a little side hustle on your next cruise, might I suggest vlogging and uploading here on YouTube instead of bringing 160 pounds of weed along for the party. You know what you can bring, though, on every single cruise? Well, all of the items in the Midships Amazon store, of course, and not just can bring, but should bring on every cruise. If you want to know what I personally use every single time I cruise and get some amazing deals in the process, well, check out the Amazon link in the description down below this video, y'all. Thank you so much for your support. And remember, it's free to click, and Amazon sends me a check just because you did. So why not? Ah, cruise balconies, such a magical place. We all love them. We all wish we could cruise with them every single time, but some people just really want to prove why we can't have nice things. Case in point, take a look at this idiot who decided that their balcony on the Carnival Jubilee just wasn't close enough to the ocean. Yeah, for some reason, this woman decided to climb over the edge of her balcony and stand on the roof of the venue down below. Now, the details are fairly sparse on this. I did some investigative digging, though, and I found some things out. The information I was instantly able to glean was that the ship wasn't in port. No, the ship was moving when this lady did this thing. Now, this video comes from a poster who say they sailed on the December 30th, so the New Year's Eve sailing of the Carnival Jubilee. It was a week-long cruise. And it's being said that this woman's stateroom was somewhere on deck 9, and that the roof that she eventually stood on was in fact the portion like right on top of the specialty restaurant, Rudy's Sea Grill, a place where I've never actually eaten because, well, I'm not all that fishy, although I'm getting there. So, with such a wanton disregard for the rules of cruising, i.e. Section 9, Paragraph J of the Carnival Cruise Ticket Contract, which clearly states that any guest whose conduct affects the comfort, enjoyment, safety, or well-being of other guests or crew on board, well, these people will be detained and or disembarked at their own expense, and prohibited from sailing with Carnival ever again in the future. Well, I wonder what's going to happen to these people. You know, that's lawyer speak for get the heck off of our cruise ship and never come back. And I, for one, have a big high five for Carnival if that's the decision they make in this case. Honestly, because I'm just so tired of reporting on man overboards. It just sickens me when people get zeroed out from this world when they're cruising. It's supposed to be a fun time, y'all. And this type of behavior, well, it's an easy way to do just that. Whew, so much cruise news today. We could hardly fit it in a under 10-minute episode. If you made it this far into today's episode, well, obviously you're able to put up with me for 10 minutes. Today, well, maybe you should put up with me for 10 minutes every day by subscribing to this channel for all of these fun cruise news and updates, my opinions, all kinds of things. Some cool stuff on the horizon. Leave a thumbs up on this video. If you're glad we got the drug mules the heck off of these cruises. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And until tomorrow, we'll see ya on the Midships. Gosh, I hope it's warming up for you back home. Been a heck of a weekend. La 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 la